What's going on, YouTube? V here. So, we're finally done with the YCS Bosham. Finally done. World Challenge 1 is pretty interesting. And I think the market is starting to... YuGiOh players are starting to choose their decks like people choose sports teams. And you got people playing World Chalice, you got people playing Pendulum Magician variants, you got people playing Draco variants, you got people picking all these decks. This Burning Abyss coming out of nowhere going, hi, I'm in top 32. Remember me, I've been around forever. You got all these variant decks that are still really prevalent. And the market is dictating it. You know what the market isn't dictating? Cyber motherfucking Phoenix Ultimate Rare. Nobody sees this card, but it was a $5 market price card, bought out to $100. $100 for Cyber Phoenix. Once again, $5 market price. Precious is like, I think went up a little bit. I think give it 24 hours, it'll be updated. The medium is $117.59. Yeah, no, seriously, $100 goddamn dollars for this card. Up next, Ningarusu, the World Chalice Warrior. This card was a card I said to buy for a long time. I said to buy because of Link Rebo. You can instant visual Link Rebo with any other Link monster that's a Link 2 or higher, and you get Ningarusu, and I thought that was a pretty cool play. Wrong. 100% wrong. I still said to buy it. It was like $8 at the time. Coming into it, it's moving up in the market price. Market price is now $12. Look at Ningarusu Unlimited Mint. It's the same thing as first edition. They're about $13 for Ningarusus. This card had went from 8 to 13. Who knows? It might go higher because people want to play World Chalice more now because it's just one YCS matchup. Or people might want to just, hold on to Ningarusu because it's a pretty good card. Up next, Touch Light Brigade. Now, this is a card that if you don't have it first edition, you're just not doing it right. First edition lightly played, and this is the cheapest price on TCG Player, is $53. First edition unlimited play, you say? Oh, $22. So yeah, Trust Light Brigade, secret rare. That's the thing, guys. I think that Light Swan players and Light Swan variant players, that if you are gonna max rarity your Light Swan, you have a lot of money to put in the Yu-Gi-Oh deck. That it's a pretty good deck, don't get me wrong, but damn, because you got to run like Brilliant Fusions, you got to run obviously this, and it depends on what engine you want to run. You want to run the Dino engine. Those cards are kind of creep on the price. It's just a lot of money, like a lot of money for Light Swans. And is it worth it? I don't know, man. I do like Light Swans max rarity though. That's what I do know. Up next, Evenly Match. Now, Evenly Match is a weird card because you can see a $68 market price. Prices are showing it going up in value. Okay. First edition mints coming in about 68. You got another one over here about 70, and after that it hits 75. So Evenly Match is a playset away from hitting the $70 price point. I predicted forever. I've been predicting that $75 price point, and it literally is a playset away. So yeah, that's pretty nutty. I think Evenly Match is a great card. Obviously not good against the Pendulum Magician variant, but every other variant besides Pendulum Magician and Trickstars, this card just rolls them. I mean, we saw YCS Bosham, people creating huge boards. And I think the name of the game was create a board that could stun or negate. I think that was like the name of the game. And if you create a board that can negate, Evenly Match is bad against. But if you create a board that can stun, Evenly Match is good against. And I think this card is another great card that's really good against stuff like sorry about that. It's really good against like World Chalice. It's good against like Dino variants, Draco variants. It's good against all that stuff. And I think that Evenly Match is a great card. It's in between. It's in between people side decking it, a playset, or in between people main decking, and I think that's kind of where we're at right now. Evenly Match, will it make main deck play? I think it will in the future, absolutely. Up next, Rescue Ferret. God damn, vctrfs, is that going up in price? I think it's going up in price. $5.53 market price, coming in about $7 for Rescue Ferret. Now here's the thing though, I think that Rescue Ferret's a great card. I think it's an amazing card. I think in World Chalice, Rescue Ferret helps you make Saryuja. Great card, guys. Seriously, if you want to make Saryuja, this card it's a one card summon that brings you out 2 other monsters. Depending on your link zone, you can even do it as much as maybe even by itself with whatever's in your deck to make Saryuja, which is pretty insane. And the guy that won YCS Botchup is playing Rescue Ferret. It's a really good card, and I think that this card might be going in price in the future, and then might go down a little bit for a while. But once you know about Cherry Newbie, it'll go crazy high up again. I think Rescue Ferret's a great card. I think if you don't own a playset, you're out of your mind. I've been saying this forever to buy this card. I own 9 of Rescue Ferrets because I do the rule of 9 with this card. And like I said, guys, if you don't own a playset of Rescue Ferret from Quarter to Duelist, you're just doing it wrong. It's going to go higher. It's inevitable. Up next, Ash Blossom Joyous Spring. We're seeing it will go down a little bit in price trends. The market price is $80, and it's still holding around that $80 price point. It's still a good card, and only the time will tell when this card is going to get reprinted. And only time will tell when this card is going to go from the main deck to the side deck and get replaced by cards like Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries or Effect Filler. But this is another card that I think it's slowly falling out of favor. I mean, we're seeing Gamma gonna be available to the masses of players. We're seeing Designated from the Graveyard be available to massive Yu-Gi-Oh players. So I don't know about Ash Blossom Trade Spring. I think it's gonna continue going down. I still recommend selling it. I've been saying it forever. I sold mine when they were 80s, and I'm very happy with what I did. Up next, Dragonic Diagram. It's increasing in price, $43 market price. Looking at unlimited near mints, it's coming around 41s. But when we look at first edition near mints over here, they're about 46s, which is higher than the market price. And the reason why is because I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh players are just picking a team. Like I said before in the beginning of this video, you got Yu-Gi-Oh players playing Draco variants, playing Lightsworn variants, playing Dino variants, which might include Lightsworns or not, playing Invoke variants, which might include Mech Knights or Dracos, or playing Pendulum variants. And then you got other Yu-Gi-Oh players playing random decks and doing good with. And then there's Trixers over there going, I have Joel and Lock combo, bro. Search something and see what happens. So you got all these amazing decks right now. And Dragonic Diagram is a card that Yu-Gi-Oh players are looking at because you do have 4 skill drains. You do have Imawato. You do have a great plays. And it's increasing in price because of it. In case they haven't forgotten, this card's price was under $20 before the ban list hit and missed this card out. It's food for thought. Up next, Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. This card just keeps increasing. It's $8 right now over here. The original printing is hitting near $10 for Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. This card was down to like $6 after its initial $20 spike in price because of Double Helix. I mean, that's why it got hit. The card shot down to like $6, maybe even $5 on certain websites. And now looking at it, it's hitting back up to $10. The question is, would it hit $20? I don't know. It's a good question. I think every Yu-Gi-Oh player still has their play set, so I don't think it's gonna hit as high as its previous $20 price point. But I think it's really interesting to note that's gonna continue going up higher in price. Up next, Borlo Dragon. What the crap is going on with you? Borlo Dragon, you've been drinking. Go home. Go back to $28. Why is this card spiking so high in price? $40 price point. Unlimited mints about $52.72. First mints $52.72. Stop it. Okay, there's 2 pages left on TCG Player, and its bottom out price is gonna be something around, what is it? It's gonna be something stupid like, okay, not that crazy, but still, Borlo, you're not $52. You're not $53, Borlo. I'm sorry, you're just not. This is a $28 card, and even around $30 card. I'm really shocked that it's spiked the high in price. Every Yu-Gi-Oh player does need one Borlo Dragon. I said it when Firewall was at 2. I said get rid of one of your Fire Lords, replace it with a Borlo, because he really is that good. But I think it's getting kind of crazy now with this card being at $52. I think it's an indication of Circuit Break. Let's click on it and check it out for 2 seconds. Circuit Break being only a set that's known for really evenly matched. Burload was never to be the money card, and people really bought Circuit Break for evenly matched. And not a lot of these packs were really cracked because people didn't really at the time want Burloads as much. They didn't want Akashics, which is like 6 and 8s, now coming in about 15s. The Quick Launch is still a bad card. Older guys had a recent spike in value, and now it's declining. We're seeing play in OCG, and it might see play here in TCG. Venture Chimera is like $4. There wasn't really much money in this, so this set wasn't really cracked as much. Because when we had Circuit Break, we still had the ability to buy Master Crisis, which had like Dragonic Diagrams, which had like Ash Boxes. So what the crap would you buy this set is what everyone would tell you when you would buy this set. The only reason Circuit Break was good because of Sonic Strikes, we'll talk about in a second. Did it come in? No, it didn't come in this one, did it? I forgot already. But anyway, it wasn't that good of a set and wasn't that really cracked. The packs weren't really cracked as much, besides people want to get evenly matched. So I think that's why we see a lot of these cards go up in value. Circuit Break is the reason the cards jump into value is because they weren't open as much as Maximum Crisis, which was available. Firewall Dragon also at the time was like $43. Firewall Dragon is going up in price a little bit, $28 market price, hitting around $30 roughly. So it was going lower. It was hitting down near that $25 mark, but now it's going back up to like 30 because you can play so like screw it, World Chalice, I'll buy my Firewalls. I think maybe they play 2. I could be wrong, depending on the build. But I still think everyone should own one Firewall Dragon. When it was 43, I said sell, sell, sell. At 25, I was saying buy, 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 and that's what I did. When at 25, I bought myself a Firewall Dragon. Up next, Tornado Dragon from Maximum Crisis. This card is just out of its mind. $8 for Tornado Dragon. I was like, this card's amazing. This card should not be $8. Looking at it, first edition mint, it's coming near $18. It's insane, guys. Because, once again, it's good against Pendulum Magicians. Most variants can make Tornado Dragon. Every deck needs one of these. Even Pendulum Magicians needs one of these because it's really good against Pendulum Magicians. And I don't know, I really like this card. I think everyone should own one, and if you don't own one, you might want to get one. Up next, Transmodify. Now we can look at the other version of Transmodifies, okay? Looking at the Mega Pack, gross. Looking at the Battle's Revenge, gross, but you could buy this in German. You could have bought this in German on eBay at one point. I actually made a video about that. But Transmodify from Just in the Light tool, I want to look at. Now, this was being seen play at the YCS, first place deck use this card. This card's pretty damn good, especially if you're playing World Chalice and you kind of want it. The only question you should really ask yourself if you are playing World Chalice and you are playing Transmodifiers, do I get the Megatins? No. By the way, $6.50 market price, really? $1.16. What are you talking about? what just happened? 650. I don't know. That's okay. Okay, fixtures. Okay, whatever. Balance Revenge is 51 cents, so because everyone has it. But Judgment Light First Edition Transmodifies, they're getting harder to find. And First Edition Light Play is starting at $4. This guy only owns only one of those. First Edition Mint, there you go, another 4. And then you got another one. He only owned one after that. What are you looking at? You're looking at another one for almost near $5. So it's up to you whether you want to get these or not. But if you are playing World Trials, I highly recommend you get First Edition Light You Play or Near Mint World Transmodifies. And they're kind of low right now, but there's not many in the market, First Edition Near Mints. I think that if someone want to do a buyout, this would be a great buyout target because people are going to want people to rotate now towards World Trials because we see them play and win. So everyone wants to hype on the hype train. And if people are hyping on the hype train, you might want to get your Transmodifies now before that happens. Because, like I said, if decks are going to be playing these, they want the First Edition Judgment of Light Transmodifies. Up next, Magical Musketeers. I've been saying this for a while. This deck's pretty good in this meta. This deck's insane in this meta. I'm playing Pendulum Magicians in this meta. I'll be the first to say it. It's not my competitive deck. But if you're not playing Pendulum Magicians and you see this deck and you don't shit your pants, you're doing it wrong. Because if Magical Musketeers goes first, which Pendulum Magicians likes decks to go first, so you can just try to OTK him. If I put a Starfire on Zone 1, Procker ability put a Caspar on Zone 5, here's what's gonna happen, Pendulum Magicians. You're giving me a free card and Doc. So I'm gonna get a free card, I'm gonna get Doc, and I'm gonna be able to rotate at least one card from that one play because you have to pendulum make your zones. Then whatever else is in my hand is gonna roll you. This deck is insanely good against Pendulum Magicians, and it's amazing how nobody's not seeing that. It just blows my mind. I've been saying it forever, and a lot of you players are like, well, V, I don't think the deck's good. The deck's insane, dude. It's insane, and it doesn't take much to do it. And once you get your combo, once you get Doc, Starfire, and Caspar on board with a decent hand size, you roll your opponent, guaranteed all the time. Your opponent cannot break that board. It's impossible. The deck has a Spell and Trap Negator that's at Spell Speed 3, a counter trap that you play from your goddamn hand on your opponent. Retarded. It has Effect Veiler, and Effect Veiler and Cross Domination, Effect Veiler, and makes your opponent's attack 0. Like, why is this nobody's looking at this deck? This deck's insane. If you want a cheap meta deck, this is your deck right here. If you play against Pendulum Magicians and you go first, you shut on them every single time. Every single time. It's amazing. I really do like Magical Musketeers a lot. Up next, Linkuriboh. Linkuriboh stopped its panic sell, which hit around $25, by the way, and we're seeing it coming around $28 for Linkuriboh starting price. The panic sell is starting to calm down, and I think YuGiOh players were freaking out. This was a $38 card that everyone panic sold, spiked down in value, and everyone's like, okay, good, I got rid of it for 25. Whew. No. I made this example previously, I'll make it again. When a Resolution Magician was at 90 and everyone was selling it, and she shot down to 70, people panic sold her as low as 40. Okay? She hit 40 at her lowest. Once everyone freaked out, panic sold her, she went back up to 90, in case anyone forgot. And I think Linkuriboh is a meta card that can be used in a lot of decks that people just recently panic sold. And I think people are now starting to go, fuck, I need my Linkuribohs. Where are they? Oh, I sold them for 25s. And now you're going to have to buy them back for 28s. And I think that's really impressive. And I think that Linkuriboh actually might start going up in value because of that. Unless we get a reprint anytime soon, the reprint will always hurt the value. But unless we get that reprint, Linkuriboh, right now, it's actually going to start going up in value, in my opinion. Up next, Heavy Metaphors Electronite. So we see this card spike on value, $75 market price, and it's holding around $75. Okay, right there. But here's the funny part: the YCS is over, the regional weekend is over, and now we're hitting like Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And now Electronite is going to be put online, and it's going to be sold, and its price is going to decline. By probably, maybe late Wednesday, early Thursday, and Friday, we'll see its card go up in value. So if you're looking to buy Electronites, wait till like Wednesday and Thursday. Then you buy your Electronites, because it's going to be lower than 75. Guaranteed. 100%. Up next, the Evolution Pill. The Evolution Pill was back in value. It was like a 78-cent card. Then it went to like 4 forever, and now it's going higher. We're seeing it over here at near $6. YCS Bosham, Botch Up, really showed a lot of variants that used this card, and a lot of you players are running towards this card. Now, majority of the decks in YCS Bosham was Pendulum Magicians, okay? In case anyone's freaking out about that, and I love this deck, don't get me wrong, but it was Pendulum Magicians. That was the most represented deck. This wasn't. But this deck was seeing a lot of play. It was being featured a lot because I guess they wanted to push Quadex and all the new cards and all that kind of jazz, you know. YCS Bosham was done very intelligently. If you look at that from a vendor or seller standpoint of view, they're promoting decks that use their new cards. The only time they didn't do that was as it went in the top tables. Even then, they're trying to find as many decks that promoted their newer cards, so you can play buy the new cards. And what I mean by that is buy packs, not singles. They don't. YuGiOh cares nothing about the secondary market. They care about the sealed product because that's where they make their money. So we saw a lot of like dino variants using cards like the Evolution Pill, using the Quadux, a lot of light torn dinos, pure dinos, any kind of dino hybrid. And it's really interesting to see this card go higher in price. Now it's $6. The card was at $4. I don't know if it's gonna go any higher. I don't think it's gonna go any higher, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. If this card hit $7 to $8, I wouldn't be blown away whatsoever. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. It's a really good card. It makes the deck of dinos that much more amazing. Up next, Just a Catastar. High buyout, $10 market price chance show stabilization. Yeah, Lady Plate's 16s, and it's 17 for mints. There's not many on the market, and once you buy all these, Catastar hits about $40. Pretty insane. This could be many reasons. It could be because the card is just an old card from 12 pack versus 7, or it could be because the card's pretty decent in the meta. It's really up to speculation at this point. Solemn Strike from Cold War Duel Special Edition is now at $10. Solemn Strike from Cold War Duel Special Edition costs as much as Cold War Duel Special Edition. So if you get a Cold War Duel Special Edition, if you find somewhere in your Walmart, I know some Walmart's my house. I know I went to like 3 Walmarts this past weekend, and I bought a bunch of Cold War Duel Special Edition. If you pull a Solemn Strike, it pays for the whole Special Edition. So the other promo plus 3 packs, that's icing on the cake. That's what I throw it out there. So if you guys see Cold War Duel Special Edition, buy it. I said to buy it when it was at like 6s. Buy it when it's at 10s. Like if you don't buy it when it's at 10, what are you doing? Are you a YuGiOh player? I think you play Magic. Because like Cold War Duel Solemn Strike, pretty damn. I mean, there's a chance you won't get it. Okay, I'll give you that. But if you pull a Solemn Strike in your Cold War Duel Special Edition, that's it. You're done. You're done. You can throw the packs away, and you got your $10 what you paid right there for this one card. I said it was gonna go higher. I said I don't know. I didn't know what. I don't think I said a price where it would go, but I knew it would go higher in value because it happened with like Solemn Warning when it got reprinted. It just slowly got higher, and that's what is happening here. I think it's gonna maintain its $10 price point. Let's see. 1 second. I do want to. Okay. Up next, the Monica Rups. Yeah, it ain't bullshitting. $3 market price, first edition limit hitting $5. Primal Origin, Light You Play hitting about $6 when it was $1.81. And then you got even the common from the struct deck is besides this dollar, it's hitting near $3 from the common Monica Rups, because this is a card that's now not an option anymore. It's a need in the Draco variants. This card's insane. It's basically skill drain. You play skill drain and 3 more skill drains. But the three skill drains, the Monica Rups, only affect your opponent because you control attribute summon monster. So you just sit there with your crackhead version of skill drain, and this card's amazing. This card's really good against pendulums. It's really good against tricksters. It's really good against almost any deck. If you resolve a masterpiece with a Monica Rups, you're in a pretty good spot turn 1. Up next, Comic Hand from Dragon Legends 2. $3.62 market price. We're seeing an up movement in price trends. Where's it going in price trends, you ask? Oh, you know, $7 fucking dollars. Bombs out around 9s for a Comic Hand. I think collectors are like, really? You're gonna reprint those cards? Fuck you. And then went and they bought Comic Hand. I could be wrong, but I mean, if you control 2-1 monster, could be 2 opponent's monster taking control of it. It's considered a 2 monster. If your opponent controls no 2 monsters, it can attack your opponent directly. Yeah, it's it's tunes. It's cut. I think collectors might be minus. I could be wrong, but I just what you do. All right, up next, Hecatrice from Premium Pack 2. Show stabilization. It's about $9. Really? You're $9? I'm gonna buy one. Wrong. Fucking wrong. You're wrong. It's $30. $30 for Hecatrice. After this one sells, hits 60. Hecatrice hits 60. This is Premium Pack 2 Hecatrice now. If you want to buy another Hecatrice, no big deal. Click on View All Versions. You got your super rare over here from Premium Pack 2, which is dirt cheap right now. It's really cheap, and you can buy this. This is not a bad card. And you can even get the comments. You probably even own the comments because you got printed so goddamn much, and they're almost nothing. The Premium Pack 2 Hecatrices are pretty good still, and they're pretty cheap, so you can buy those instead of a $30 to $60 cigarette Hecatrice. Get out of here, please. Stop it. Isn't this like the Terraforming deck? Right? No, you can add Valhalla. Okay, yeah. No. Archer Christia. $15 market price chance slow stabilization. Let You Play Archer Christia is only. I'm really adamant of getting first edition of a card. And I said this before with Archer Christia. But with Archer Christia, you get the Let You Play. Because Let You Play Archer Christia is like $7. It's not bad for first edition for unlimited Let You Play for Archer Christia. It's not a bad price whatsoever. If you want first edition Archer Christia, remember she's $7. First edition Archer Christia, this guy has one for $40. $7, $40. Now this is only as a competitive play. Obviously, if you're a collector, you want the first edition. You have to get it. You have no choice. That's what collectors do. But if you want Ultra Christia for cheap, she's at $7 right now. Why aren't you? Everyone should own a Secret Ultra Christia. I'm dead serious. Go to vendors. You know what? Some vendors and some store owners might not know Ultra Christia. They might see a secret for being for $7, and you might be able to buy for like 10s. I've heard stories about that already. It's pretty insane. Up next, Yazi. Evil the Yang Sing. $4 market price. We're seeing it move up in the price trends, and Yahtzee is currently going for $7 right now. There's not many in the market, by the way. Yahtzee could be an easy buyout target. Unlimited near mint sitting by 8s. The next first position near mint after this one, these 4 sell, is around 9. It bottoms out around 10. But like I said, it's 4, 1, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3. Some kind of weird code. Listen, there's not many of these in the market, and these are pretty easy to buy out. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do get bought out. I think Yahtzee's a pretty good card. I don't know what deck it specifically goes in. I have a friend that tells me all about this, and I instantly forget it because my memory's burnt. But it's still a very good card, and yeah, you might want to consider picking it up. Up next, Atlantean Dragoons. Remember when this was like 15 for OTs, and we were like, God, this card got bought out at 15s. Oh my God, so much money. No more. $66 market price. Went up in value. Okay. Unlimited mint to $70. $70 for fucking Atlantean Dragoons. God damn, bro. If you're holding a place at Atlantean Dragoons, you're either a collector or an idiot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Memos a lot. I love Memos a ton. I think Atlantean Memos is a great deck. I think it's a strong deck. Beginning of every format, post ban list, this deck will easily get invites. You'll easily get, if you have this deck, you'll get your invite. But you're holding $210 worth of Atlantean Dragoons, you're doing it wrong. Sell it. I think this is a great card, but its price is too high for no reason. No reason whatsoever. Up next, Soccer Dragon for Total Pack, which is 6. $58 market price. We're seeing it move up. Yeah, it's only 3 left at $80. This card slowly got bought out. And if you're looking at that and you're going, well, Soccer Dragon Total Pack, which is 6, that's insane. Don't worry about it, dude. I'm dead serious. The ultis are very nice, but this is the same Total Pack ulti that has a weak middle. The weak middle in these ultis are horrible. If you have a friend with these ultis, look at them for Total Pack boosters. They're really weak in the middle. So if you want to say a Phantom of Darkness Dark Arm Dragon, get one. I mean, they're a little pricey too, but it's not as $80 pricey. You know, you got, where is it? Unlimited Light you played for like 19s. It's not bad at all for Unlimited Light you played. If you want to go first edition, it can get pretty pricey. Did someone buy this out? Yeah, okay. No mind. No, okay. Unlimited Light you played. Fuck the first editions. Jesus, man. Someone just recently bought Dark on Dragon out. Now I think this is YuGiOh players getting prepared for the Lair of Dark Destruction deck. Or anything moving forward in the future, because this is still a staple, you know, 1-card boss monster, just like BLS is. But I talked about that in another previous Market Watch. Up next, Swap Frag from OTS Pack Tournament 3. Swap Frog is increasing in price, $41 market price. It's handing out $50. $50 for Swap Frog. And there's not many of them. I keep saying frag in my head. There's not many of them. It's got 1, 1, 1, 2, and 3. And when it 3's out, it hits $53 from its $50 price. So you know it's around $50 for Swap Frog. Rolling total is hitting almost near $3. Do Frogs, it's about $2. This is insane. This is crazy for the prices these cards are moving at. And it is because we see Paleozoic as still a good deck. And it is still a good deck. Until YuGiOh players start playing Denko Sekka. Once Denko Rekka makes its way into play, once decks like Pendulum Magicians, especially side in Denko Sekka, it's games. I'm sorry, Paleos, you're good, but what can you do when Denko hits board and Pendulums just go off on you? And I think that's something I might be seeing play in the future. Currently, though, as it stands right now, Paleos is still a great deck, and I still think it's a great deck. I actually had that almost fully built. I love the deck a lot. I just think it loses hard to one card. It's kind of worrisome. It's not easy to get over it when you're playing Failure Frogs, but it can still be done. So I don't know, man. I like this deck a lot. I think this is a good deck, but yeah, I'm not dropping $50 on OT Swap Frogs. No. That's insane. Our next Power Duality Ultimate Rare is actually going down in price. $36 market price. We're seeing Lightning Plate hit about $36, but you got Modern Plate only at $32. It's calmed down from where it originally was, is what I'm trying to say. When Dracos were really prevalent, this card was easily hitting like $50. Before Dracos were even a thing, even announced, Power Duality Ultis were like $20, $25, I think, a max. That's when I got mine. And I sold them in around the $40 mark, I think it was. And this is a really good card, but not now. I mean, it's had its time, it's passed. We gotta wait a while, and then later on the Market Watch, I'll talk about when to buy these. Because I'll probably buy these back again when they're $20 to $25. Buy just a playset. Because these cards are so strong, so good, that eventually they're just gonna go up. It's inevitable that they're gonna go up in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! That they're gonna find a deck that's gonna abuse Ulti-Power Dualities. But right now, they're still a little bit too high, even though they went down a little bit in price. And they're not seeing as much play. So let's wait on these. But eventually, I want to go back in on these. And I'll probably do a video when I do. Up next, Instant Fusion Ultis. I talked about it, guys, forever. $27 market price, going up in value, unlimited mints, hitting about $30. Now, this is going up in value because one main reason, which is Pendulum's FTK. Pendulum FTK uses Instant Fusion. I'll give you that. Okay, we got it. But if you Instant Fusion a Millennium's Eyes Restrict, it's a new Millennium Eyes card that negates hand traps. It negates monster effects, but it's a quick effect. So you Instant Fusion into Millennium Eyes Restrict, and you can make any other combo, especially playing something like Dracos or whatever you're playing. And then Millennium Eyes Restrict, you sack them away to a Link Karibo because we had that in CCG. Now we saw in YCS Botcham them playing Millennium Strike Strict and just getting rid of it afterwards. But we could go into Link Rebo, so our value still maintains on board once we play it Instant Fusion. And it's a one card to stop hand traps, so you can continue doing your plays. It's a pretty good tech, and that's the reason why it's hitting. Another reason why it's hitting $30, and it might go even higher because of that. This card went as low as like 24. I think you saw moderate played for like 21. But it's still a pretty good card. I think moving forward, I think in the future we'll see this card go actually higher in value. And the last card I'll talk about is Mystical Space Typhoon. This was a $25 card, $20 market price. It's hitting around $19. I'm telling you right now, this is a very good card you want to get as soon as possible, as fast as possible. I understand it was 25, and I'm still talking to buy it. I understand it was 19, and I'm telling you to buy it right now. I get that. But this card's still really good, really, really good. Cosmic Cyclone is not bad, but Dragos aren't as prevalent as people were seeing them as. I think people are seeing MST, and we're starting to see them slowly make their way into the side deck. And I think MST moving forward will be another card that will be a side deck stable moving forward in the future. Yeah, we have Twin Twisters, but if you don't want to get rid of resources, but you still want to pop a card, you either go MST or Cosmic Cyclone. And it depends what deck you're playing. And that's really what it comes down to. And I think MST is a very good contender. And the max rarity version of MST is the ulti, which is only at $19, which is dirt cheap. I mean, they got the super rare from Spell Ruler. Oh, yeah, Magic Ruler. They got that one. And my other favorite actually is the Ghost version of it, but it's the Ghost Gold version of it, which the Ghost Golds actually look really nice. And the shitty fucking gold rarities that homeless kids have when they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In the dumpster. No, this is actually the Ghost Gold rarity actually looks very nice. And I like that rarity a lot, actually. I wish Konami made more of these, because then it makes like buying like gold sets kind of worth it to me. Anyway, guys, that's a Mark Watch. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. As always, please, this video is being done the night before on twitch.tv/games. The link's gonna be in the description. Check it out. Hit me up with a follow. I stream. I have a stream schedule all set up over there already. So it's 3 times a week. I would greatly appreciate if you guys could join me on there. Also, hit me up on Twitter. I post on Twitter nonstop, especially when Konami's saying something, and I go, "Really, Konami? You're gonna stream it?" Anyway. I have a lot of fun on Twitter. So hit me up on Twitter. And I appreciate you guys watching. Since you're already here, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. And as always, hit the notification button. It's your boy vctrfs. Got my videos. What you sent. You guys have a great fucking day.